Здорово, ребят, продолжаем проходить Metal Gear Solid 2. Давайте позвоним Снейку.
Snake, are you close? Keep it together. We're almost there. Just hang on until then. Snake, we're having some problems. You're gonna have to deal by yourself for a while. Take good care of Emma, all right?
Здесь момент. Эмма должна пройти по минному мосту. Не по одному даже, там по нескольким мостам. Она должна пройти, вот. И они заминированы. И пока она идет, мы должны эти мины подорвать. Мы их можем увидеть только с помощью вырви глазного зрения. Нет, это не то зрение, это другое вырви глазное. Вот такое вот. То есть тут надо использовать снайперскую винтовку, вырви глазное зрение и антидепрессант, чтобы у нас не тряслись руки. Иначе можно случайно попасть в Эму. Этот момент в игре многие не любят, потому что здесь Эмма идет очень долго по этому мосту. Здесь очень сильно проседает FPS. Поэтому Эмма из-за этого идет еще медленнее в 2 раза. И самое страшное, что ей нужно пройти здесь первый мост, второй мост и третий мост. 3 моста. Чтобы их пройти, это занимает огромную кучу времени. И самое фиговое, самое такое неприятное, что даже если она дойдет уже почти до конца этих мостов, это займет минут где-то 10, я не знаю, но около того, то если она в конце случайно умрет, то этот момент нужно заново весь переигрывать. Поэтому я хочу максимально сосредоточиться и помочь ей пройти. Вот тут мигает весь 3 моста, вот по этим мостам она должна пройти. Сначала она идет по первому мосту, потом колонна. За этой колонной мы будем ее подслушивать. Потом будем по второму мосту и по третьему мосту. И самое главное, сейчас я уничтожил все мины на первом мосте. Я играю на нормальном уровне сложности, поэтому есть еще 2 мины хитрые, противные, на 3-м мосте. И их надо тоже быстренько взорвать, чтобы о них не забыть. Вот первая мина. Это я смотрю на 3-й мост. Да блин. И еще одна должна быть. Вот она. Опять руки трясутся. Наш алкаш должен выпить антидепрессант и одеть свои сраные очки. Все, теперь эти очки можно выбрасывать в воду. И теперь мы следим только за Эммой. Где она? Вот она идет. И пока она идет, ее теперь еще тут атакуют солдаты, которые надо тоже быстро расстрелять. Пьем антидепрессант, потому что наш алкаш может уснуть, и поэтому... Ну, может быть, еще зрение это дурацкое использую, чтобы лучше солдат видеть. И пока мы идем по мосту, мы ждем Снейка, который к нам откуда-то спешит, тоже со снайперской винтовкой. И когда придет Снейк, будет немножко проще. Отлично расстрелял. Эмма там сидит. И пока она идет, можно ее подслушивать. Тут пока никого нет. Можно на нее направить микрофон. И она что-то там говорит, помогает мне комментировать. Самые прикольные диалоги — это когда Эмма заходит за колонну, и там всегда происходит какой-то интересный диалог. Пока она и здесь, она ничего интересного не скажет, но когда она заходит за колонну... Помните, в первой части был охранник по имени Джонни? Да нет. Ну, а помните, да, в первой и в 3-й части был охранник Джонни, у которого постоянно вечная проблема с желудком. Вечная проблема с желудком, помните? Так он есть и во 2-й части, блин. Сейчас мы с ним встретимся, ребята. Точнее, Эмма. Смотрите, слушайте внимательно. Она заходит за колонну. и встречает там Джонни.
You safe, I guess. If I managed to get this far, it must be thanks to that Ryan guy. But what is the deal with him? He's got a weird name, dress is pretty weird too. And I'm not really sure about the way he holds my hand and things. He's easy on the eyes though, so I guess I can let that slide. But I got my own ideas about that hair. I wonder if it's, well, it must be. I could ask him later. He'd probably get ticked off. I'll leave him alone.
Блин, это не за этой колонной, за второй, значит, колонны там будет Джонни. Вот она вышла. И там летают сайферы, они тоже вооружены и опасны. Давайте их тоже позбиваем. Блин, я почему-то был уверен, что Джонни за первой колонной. За первой колонной тоже был прикольный диалог. То есть она размышляет про Райдена. Такая, типа, он какой-то странный, белые волосы, от него пахнет. Но, в принципе, он такой нормальный. Интересно, он когда держал меня за руку, у него подмыхи вспотели или это от меня так воняло? То есть прикольно, Кодзима написал разные такие диалоги, за которыми можно следить.
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on Struck E. I'll provide support fire from here.
Right. Do me a favor and take out whatever I miss.
Just call me when you want me to shoot.
Так, теперь там Снейк. Вот он, сейчас покажу, где он. А, там стреляют. Блин. Смотрите. Снейк теперь там лежит со снайперской винтовкой. И если ему сейчас позвонить, он скажет, что... Вот.
Damn, I don't think I can do this. Snake, take over for me.
I'll take care of it then. I'm going to show you how sniping should be handled. Take a good look. My sniping field will be limited to the area you're watching through your PSG-1 scope. Keep a good lookout on Emma's surroundings, even while I'm shooting, alright?
Вот это потное место Снейк может пройти за нас. Нам только нужно прицелиться, куда надо стрелять, и Снейк сам всех убьет. А нам нужно только смотреть. Кто еще? Вот Эмма. Сайфер. Пока спокойно, можно послушать, о чем думает Снейк. У него тоже есть мысли насчет Эммы. Он мечтает о ней замутить.
Do I need to clear things with Otacon before I ask her out?
Ой, там палят. Блин, очень много сайферов. Я раньше, когда играл на английском языке, я знать не знал, что можно вот так вот использовать Снейка. Тут очень много сайферов, много солдат, много мин, и одному здесь реально потно. А потно потому, что эта сценка длинная, долгая. Если в конце случайно Эмма умрет, весь путь заново. Блин. Я хочу все на Снейка посмотреть. Показать хочу его вам. Оно уже подходит ко второй колонне, вот там будет встреча с Джонником. Ну то смотрите, они все летят и летят. Очень много. Даже на нормале. Я вообще не представляю там на экстриме проходить. Так вот она заходит. Надеюсь, больше никого не будет. Давайте послушаем разговор с помощью нашего микрофона. Вот и еще по третьему мосту надо будет пройти.
What am I doing
Freeze!
О,
A girl? What are you doing here?
It's not my choice, thank you very much.
Oh,
You're not gonna shoot me.
no.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking women when you're fighting. Otherwise, you'll get hit with diarrhea.
Huh?
One of the few things I learned from Shadow Moses.
What are you talking about?
Ancient history. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but does this mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nicer way to say that, but sure. Better hurry.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Just run like hell. Oh no, my stomach! Not again! This place is about to sink! Just get up fast, okay? Oh!
Wait!
What?
What's your name?
Don't have one!
Huh?
Okay, fine. It's Johnny! Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Hey, if we run into each other again... Huh. What a weird guy.
это охранник, он есть в каждой части. И у него все время какая-то проблема с желудком. Причем в третьей части мы встречаем его дедушку, и у него тоже постоянная вечная диарея. Продолжаем сбивать с помощью Снейка Сайферы. Мы идем уже по последнему мосту, и я все никак не показал вам Снейка. Вот он лежит, красавец, вот он. Мечтает с Эммой замутить. Чего ж так тебя трясет, Райден? Таблеточки пропей. Блин, там... Так кто? Она уже никакая, идет еле-еле. Давай, давай, беги уже скорее, давай это место пройдем. Вон. Снейк. Плискин. Смотрит на Эмму. Солнце такое уж большое, ослепительное. Блин, пока Эмма идет, Райден уже 5 антидепрессантов выпил. Вот это вот нервы у него. Конечно, блин. Если что случится, Отаконом ему не простит. Надеюсь, я все мины позбивал, я надеюсь, сюрприза не будет. Потому что обычно в конце всегда происходит какая-нибудь херня, которая перезапускает этот момент заново. Все, почти дошли. Все, слава богу. What the... Блин, мне кажется, я в нее попал. Это не я.
Emma's been stabbed.
That bastard. How bad is it?
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now. Ryden, get that disc over here as soon as possible. I'm afraid her time's running out. I'll be there.
Snake, what's your situation over there?
Emma seems to be, doing something to GW's defensive capabilities. All we need now is your disc. You better hurry. I don't think she's in phase.
How's the plane?
Just get over here. You'll find the coast is clear with everybody aboard Arsenal right now.
Understood.
Блин, посмотрел на время, реально по этим мостам мы шли 15 минут, блин.
Damn.
Yes, Emma's not doing so well.
Jack, you did your best.
Right. Emma is waiting for you in the B2 level computer room of Shell 1's core. Get over there.
Got it. Colonel, I've reached Shell 1.
Good. I see you managed to make it across the oil fence.
Jack, hurry. Emma should already have reached the computer room.
The only way to stop Arsenal gear is to have Emma introduce the virus you're carrying into the system. There's not a second to lose. Get yourself to the computer room on the B2 level of Shell 1's core. Emma is not doing very well.
Jack, hurry.
Блин, меня покидает дикое ощущение, что это я в него попал. Тут то есть я в нее попал. Тут вам вообще ни при чем. Нам не показали, как он ее резанул. Но нам дали геймплей, где ты так или иначе по-любому в Эму хоть раз, но попадешь.
Snake, how bad are Emma's injuries?
It's about what you'd expect. Just hurry. Ryden, we're in the computing room on B2 of Shell 1's core. Emma's not doing so well. Get over here as soon as you can. Most of the enemy personnel has been moved inside Arsenal gear, including the search and destroy teams. Even if you're sighted, you won't have to worry about the backup being called. Just hurry over here. Arsenal's launch has initiated a security lockout. Otacon's managed to override anything that leads to the computing room. This is no time to get sidetracked. Hurry!
How's Emma doing?
Not very good. I can't do a detailed examination here, but it looks like the damage to her muscle tissue is equal to the actual size of the wound.
What are you trying to say?
That there's the possibility of intestinal damage. Added to that, she's bleeding bad, losing blood pressure. She needs abdominal surgery, but this ain't the place to do it. I've plugged the wound as best I can, but it isn't going to be enough. She's running out of time. We have to hurry.
Right. I asked EE about the disk you have in your possession. Basically, it's a set of computer worm programs. Each worm is structured to mimic the data units that compose GW. As a result, GW scan agents are unable to detect the program. In short, the program doesn't trigger GW's antibody production system. What's more, the program can penetrate the bit-brain barrier that surrounds GW. Once the worm program enters the neural net, it transforms the surrounding neurons. The transformed neurons become solid and can no longer function as neural nets. As time passes, the neurons transform and perish, stripping the overall system of its power to define and comprehend data. This in turn causes language disorder and memory loss, leading to the shutdown of functions as the system becomes unable to maintain itself.
Jack, I guess you need to save.
Как я понимаю, сейчас женщина. Ну, почти идеально.
Rose, can you hear me?
I'm right here.
Actually, that's okay. Forget it.
Jack, what is it?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me, Jack. Please.
I can't, not to you.
Please, tell me. I can help you.
No, there's no way you'd understand.
You can tell Snake, but you won't tell me?
He's different.
Why? I'm in this war too. With you.
No, the war is out here, not on a live feed to some control room.
You want me to pick up a gun and fight? Is that it?
Lord, no. You're the one person that I'd do anything to keep out of this place.
Then what is it?
I'm a killer.
But
I see men hit, I see them die in agony, and I don't feel a thing for them.
don't think things like that, Jack.
I'm a born and bred killer. Nothing like Snake. He fights for something he believes in.
So do you. You're doing your duty.
No, I'm not. Somewhere deep inside, I'm enjoying this game.
Ну, погнали. У нас 300 секунд. Сейчас по карте определимся, сориентируемся. У меня буквально прям сюда, в Shell 1. Совсем рядышком. Снейк сказал, что по пути не должно быть особо солдат. А, нифига, где мы? Обалдеть, куда мы дошли. Это вертолетная площадка, где мы сражались с толстяком Фатманом. Это мы как-то вообще оказались? А, вот мы как оказались. Мы были вон там, на том Шелле, прошли через 3 моста и оказались здесь. Но я не понимаю, какой был смысл отпускать Эму одну по этим мостам? Зачем? Для чего? 2 снайпера за ней следили. Снейк и Райден. Для чего? Достаточно было, чтобы один следил, да? Если бы Снейк, допустим, следил бы за Эмой, а Райден бы ее сопровождал. То есть, ну, глупо отпускать, видно, сколько по этим мостам ходит солдат, летает сайферов. Просто бесчисленное множество. Количество просто не сосчитать. И при этом они отпускают Эму одну по 3 мостам. Да если бы не вампир, то любой бы солдат мог бы ей там поставить хедшот. И надо было дать ванту, задеть ведро и бежать вместе с ней, чтобы Рейден ее защищал. Не знаю, сцена, конечно, вот тут как будто Кодзима просела немного, но как-то странно. Надо бы захавать рацион, пока вампир их не отобрал. Блин, тут мост не починили. Надеюсь, я успею пока... Ну, должен успеть, времени предостаточно. Красивые такие частицы прикольные придумали. Я не знаю, в реальности же нет такой, наверное, гранаты. Это как-то странно. Кидаешь гранату, которая распыляет на локации частицы, из-за которой камеры перестают тебя видеть. Называется по-английски чаф-граната. Как это в жизни вообще есть такая технология гранат? Интересно. What the fuck? Тут мины. И много их здесь. У меня есть миноискатель. 2. Подожди, так я, может, наверх пойду? Зачем мне вниз идти, если лифт наверху? И нам в начале игры сказали, что тараканы, они перерабатывают нефть. По сюжету, если так подумать. Тут нам не говорится, если так подумать, что тут делают тараканы? Они тут перерабатывают нефть? Может быть, здесь было убийство какое-то, и они перерабатывают кровь? Может быть, эти тараканы хавают кровь? Как улитки чистят аквариум, так эти тараканы чистят кровь? Тут что, почему здесь тараканы? В начале игры нам сказали, что эти тараканы, они перерабатывают нефть. Очищают таким образом как бы океан от нефти.
How's Emma?
I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
I'm here.
Got the disc. Emma set everything up. Apparently all you have to do is pop in the disc. That should insert the virus into the AI.
Is it working?
Just leave it to Emma.
What the?
An antibody agent?
Damn, the connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes.
But
A portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands.
by the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
Hal, is everything all right?
It's all right. Everything's all right.
Good. At least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
Yeah, that's right.
What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Hal, I always...
What is it?
wanted to see you again.
You don't hate me?
Never. I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer. I just wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
I could never do that.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
Sorry.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
What's wrong with EE? Emma? 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 Answer me! I didn't leave you. Because of the accident, I had a relationship with your mother. She seduced me. And it went on. My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my fault, all my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
Attention! Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose. What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the cam-up repairs?
Done.
We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister won't be able to come with us.
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
Такой вой, ты в игре.
I'm always the survivor. Why, Wolf?
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. There's our ride out of here. Anyway, we're gonna have to sink that thing if the virus doesn't work.
I should be going with you.
You've got your job. We've got ours.
You mean I'd only get in your way?
Wrong. Only you can save those hostages. Got it?
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option. E.E.?
Otacon. Try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the cam off.
Leave it to me.
I repeat, personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm counting on you, Otacon.
both you and I, we were always alone. Always. We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting. Waiting for somebody. Somebody who would love us. But we were wrong. You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find it. 4 years ago, I realized that you can't just wish for a happy family. You have to make it happen. I only wish I knew that sooner. I learned that I could love. As you probably did, Emma.
You think he's gonna be okay?
He's tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
Now, how do we open this thing?
You can come out now.
A ninja? What the?
Arsenal's going to take off. We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime, right? How do you do that?
You're changing sides now?
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it. You!
Ready for some shut-eye?
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
Хорошо, поиграли. Сколько там вообще запись уже идет? Нормально. Играем дальше.
Your mission data has been saved.
А, теперь я Грей Фокс.
Is he still alive? He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
Это про меня.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man. Wake him up. It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper?
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too? This is my son. I taught him everything. Jack, I never thought I'd see you again.
You know me?
You don't remember. Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learned from me. The 80s. A civil war. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper. Jack, I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them. Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Is that so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
This situation, I find it very nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course. Actually, we're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses. I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you? A foul wind is blowing. We shall speak again.
Don't move. Stay as you are. We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go, so we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian Mafia?
Something like that, actually. I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I was expecting at the time. When I gave birth to my child, it turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month, they send me a photo of my child via network. I've never even held the child in my own arms.
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
That's your opinion.
What about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him our lives. 2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
So you were partners since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth shortly before this.
Huh?
When I confronted him here.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake. So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt.
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part and terminate my child. Putting it simply, my child's life depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this. Solidus will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No, even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Жду, пока меня отсоединят. Я прикован. Вот и поиграли.
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was, but I have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past I can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho guys and big guns. They call it image training.
Ugh.
They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Gunpowder? In the food?
The gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my God!
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No, no.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it. Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can take him on, take him down, except me. I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me. I didn't know anything about you, I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
Наконец-то меня освободили. Ощущение, как целый фильм посмотрел. И давайте позвоним еще и сохранимся.
Get your equipment back first, or you won't be able to do much good. Rendezvous with that man and retrieve your gear. Olga said that man would be waiting up ahead, if I recall. Get out of the room and head north.
Jack, I guess you need to save. Take care, Jack.
Увидимся в следующем видео.